until you ask to speak to the British consulate or you have your lawyer there. This third sheet they put in front of us was deportation letter. I refused to sign it. And two soldiers on my right and on my left just tensing their fists, ready to take me away from their supervisor so they can kick the lights out of me. In the camp there, they would take us from one person to the other. They took my picture, they took my fingerprints illegally. How dare they? That's against any law to take my fingerprints and take it without my consent. If I committed a crime, then by all means. But what crime did I commit to go help innocent people there? One guy I was sitting before they took me into the interrogation room offered me a bacon sandwich. After that, I refused. I was hungry. From Sunday, I did not have any water. The only water I drank was when Sarah and the Israeli member of the Knesset were coming around with a big bottle, just every person taking a little sip, little sip. No food, no nothing. We threw it back at them. They took us in, and the guy was sitting there like this, all chilled out, relaxed. He goes, Ali, you seem like a good guy. Why do you want to come to cause trouble? I goes, what do you mean? He goes, you come here, you know, with these people, this and that. I goes, no, I came here to deliver aid. He started laughing. He goes, no, why do you want to do that? He was just sitting there looking. He goes, just reading, it was nothing. He goes, you should come through Israel. Come see the girls in Israel. Come see this, come see that. You have a wicked time. You have an amazing time. I was just deep down, I did not want to say anything because the whole essence, the whole point in them was to intimidate us so much that as soon as they get a reaction from us, they would hit us and then they say, oh, well, he's the one who said that. It was actually his fault. But then they don't mention everything else that they said before that. We spent 3-4 hours in Ashdod, then they put us on buses. Buses were from the outside, I looked at them, and I was thinking, you know what, these buses at least look half decent comfy. It's not so bad. Went in the bus, and the bus was a cell inside the cell. The seat we sat in was half the seat. We had to sit like this in a, just like this, not tied up, but sitting like that for about 3-4 hours. One person beside me, so tight, we had no sleep, we had nothing. The pain we were suffering, I could not feel my feet the amount of time we were sitting down. My hands, my veins were still, I could not do that with my hands proper. They took us in Ashdod, in Beersheba, where we were imprisoned there for 2 days. We walked in, they lined us up, they were just treating us like animals, like dirt on their shoes. They took us in the jail. In the jail, they had some water, they had a few things. We sat down. I was just in so much shock. I did not believe what was just happened. I was just trying to adapt in my head what we just witnessed, all the murders, all the blood, everything. I was just trying to just calm myself down and just say it was actually true. What I seen was not a bad dream. It was not a nightmare. It was actually in reality with my own 2 eyes. The Norwegian guy that I mentioned, he was sitting beside me. He was just putting his hand around me. He's like, Ali, stay strong, man. Don't worry. He goes, I came in the last convoy, they treated me the same. He goes, you've got to believe in your heart that the people in Gaza are relying on us to deliver them aid. And if we don't do our part, they will suffer on top of all the suffering they are getting. One prison officer came and sat in front of us, and he was like the same thing as the guy who's interrogating me, saying, why do you come here? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? I did not want to respond. As I said, they want a reaction from you. As soon as they get a reaction from you, they will